Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to talk about a story that is truly heartbreaking. To really think about it, to think about what this young baby went through is devastating. I've heard so many times that some people just don't deserve to have children. Being a mom myself, I've always been like, what? No, everybody deserves to have children. Everybody deserves to have that bond and that connection and experience that love between themselves and the child that they brought into this world. But you guys, I have to be honest. The past few weeks, these stories that we've been hearing about, Chad Doberman gunning down his 3 sons, and now this lady, Crystal, leaving her 16-month-old daughter home alone. I'm really starting to think this as well, that maybe there are some people that just don't deserve to have children. This is going to be a difficult story to talk about and a tough one to hear. So proceed with caution. Let's go ahead, let's roll the intro, and we're going to get right into it. On June 6, 2023, a mother out of Ohio did the unthinkable when she left her 16-month-old daughter home alone while she went on a 10-day vacation in Puerto Rico. Her name is Crystal Condierlo. She was the 31-year-old mother of 2 young girls, her youngest being the 16-month-old Jalen. Her oldest, I'm not really for sure of her age, but I've seen pictures and she looks to be about 7 or 8 years old. Now, it's being said that Crystal lived in a home with her parents, but her parents actually left for a vacation just days before Crystal left for hers. And the parents would actually take Crystal's oldest daughter. Crystal decided she was going to go on a vacation. From what reports do state, she did try to find a babysitter, but she was not successful. However, that did not stop her deciding to go ahead and go through with her plans to leave. Crystal allegedly left her home on June 6th. She was in Detroit for a couple of days before she flew out to Puerto Rico. While on vacation, she posted this photo of her at the beach and captioned it, "Time enjoyed is truly time lived." While Kristen was posting this photo, her 16-month-old daughter was at home for her 3rd day alone, trapped in a pack and play. If she was left any food by the 3rd day, surely she had eaten it all. Her diaper, I'm sure, soiled beyond belief, in the very place that she was left to spend the next few days. Think about that, you guys. This woman is posting photos of her enjoying her time at the beach while her daughter is at home in a pack and play that at this point probably has no food, if she was even left food. We don't even know if she even left her food in the pack and play. We don't know that yet. But just say, grant her the grace to think that she did. If she did, surely the food was all gone by this point. A pack and play is not very big. So the amount of diapers that she would have went through, or the amount of times that she would have urinated and, just pottied, is now covering this small space that she was left in. On June 16th, 2023, 10 days after she left this home, she returned to find her daughter Jalen severely dehydrated and barely hanging on to life. Crystal called 911, but by the time the paramedics got there, they were unable to save little Jalen and she was pronounced dead. According to a police report, Crystal did admit to the police that she left Jalen home alone for 10 days while she went away on vacation. It also noted that Jalen's playpen was covered in soiled blankets and that the bottom liner was saturated in urine and feces. A local news reporter spoke to the neighbors directly beside Crystal's home, and they said this is not the first time that Crystal left her daughter home alone. This neighbor actually said that she, along with the neighbor across the street, had to talk to Crystal in the past and tell her to stop leaving her children home alone. So this was like a problem, apparently. Now, from my understanding, from what I can gather from listening to the neighbor, after they had that discussion with Crystal, rather than leaving the babies home alone all the time, she would actually ask the neighbors to babysit Jalen for her. Now, the neighbor directly beside Crystal said she did just that she would babysit Jalen from time to time. She talks about one situation where Crystal was supposed to be gone for the weekend, but did not return for a month and a half.
I was the one calling her, look, I need milk, I need money, I don't have no money to buy milk for you, baby, what am I supposed to do?
Crystal was arrested and little Jalen's body was transferred to their local medical examiner's office for an autopsy. Crystal has been indicted on charges of aggravated murder, 2 counts of murder, felonious assault, and endangering children. The prosecutor on this case said it is unfathomable that a mother would leave her 16-year-old child alone without any supervision for 10 days to go on a vacation. We as parents are supposed to protect and care for our children. Imagine this child suffering during her last days of life alone. It is truly horrifying, and we will do everything in our power to seek justice on Jalen's behalf. Court records indicate that she is being held on a $1 million bond. Now, I do believe that her arraignment is today, but as of right now, we haven't gotten any word as to if she's put in a plea of guilty or not guilty. I'm going to assume that she's probably going to put in a plea of not guilty. I will continue to follow this case. Now, from what I could find on Facebook, it appears that Crystal was actually a substitute teacher since 2022. And before that, she actually worked in some sort of setting at a school as well since 2019. The managing director of communications for the place where she actually worked released a statement saying, based on recent reports regarding charges brought against Crystal, a substitute at Citizens Academy Glenville since November 2022, we have terminated her employment effective immediately. We are conducting an internal review to determine if there were any complaints of improper conduct during her tenure at Breakthrough Public Schools. As public servants and educators, our top priority remains fostering safe learning environments for our scholars and community. We join all of Cleveland in grieving this terrible loss. Like I said, as of right now, she hasn't entered a plea, but her arraignment is today. After I receive word of what took place at her hearing, I will make sure to do another short little video to upload just to get that information out to you guys, or I will make a post on my community tab. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you want to continue to follow this case. Give this video a thumbs up, leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next one.